So you have to write an essay for class. Double-spaced, font size 12, Times New Roman. Pretty intimidating, isn't it? But it doesn't have to be. You should start by writing an outline to help organize your thoughts. An outline is simply a concise form of your entire essay, where you put down in order your main idea or point that you're trying to make, the arguments that you'll be using to prove this point, along with any evidence you think will help your case. Once you have an outline ready, the actual writing process becomes more smooth thanks to this plan of action. So how does one go about writing an outline? Since this outline process is specifically for an academic essay only, make sure the prompt you have is for an academic essay. Once you've confirmed that you do indeed have to write an academic essay, it's time to engage your gray matter. To make all this a little more concrete, let's run through an example. Let's say your CAES teacher wants you to write an essay on birthdays. You're given the following prompt. Discuss and evaluate the effect of using standard candles or magic relighting candles on birthday cakes. Which contributes more to a pleasant birthday party experience? Step 1. Find a number of readings on your topic and go through them with a critical eye. The goal here is to form an opinion about the things that you've read. Let's say you found a paper that conducted a survey on people's experiences with magic relighting candles. It has figures, charts, legitimacy, and concludes that relighting candles have a 40% chance to fail. That's a source to pull an argument from. Step 2. Jot down anything interesting you come across and keep track of which readings these ideas come from. When you're done, think about what you've read and try to come up with your response to the essay prompt. In other words, your thesis statement. This is the main idea of your essay, what you're trying to convince your readers of. Make sure your thesis statement is concise and clearly indicates the scope of your essay. The more vague it is, the less effective it is at convincing anyone. After your research, let's say you've decided that standard candles are better than magic ones. Here's a potential thesis statement. Standard candles are more likely to create positive birthday party experiences than magic relighting candles and should be preferred over the latter. Step 3. Go through the points that you've made while doing your reading and organize them into arguments, counterarguments, and rebuttals. These are the arguments with the least holes in them for readers to pick at, ideally supported by multiple separate sources. Let's say the survey from before found that people like standard candles because relighting candles frequently do not perform as advertised and stay blown out after one puff. This is a good basis to say that standard candles are more likely to perform well and don't really cause any disappointment, therefore making the birthday party more pleasant. That's argument 1. Arguments 2, 3, maybe 4 are formed similarly. Don't go overboard with your arguments. Having only a handful makes it possible for you to expand deeply and meaningfully, keeping the word limit in mind, of course. Remember to include evidence where your arguments are best represented. For example, an interview where someone believes that standard candles are better and less disappointing helps illustrate argument 1. Do the same for the rest. At this point, you're nearly done. Good job on sticking with us so far. All that's left is to write a few sentences as an introduction and a conclusion. Remember to order your arguments so that there's a natural flow between them, creating a path that you can lead your readers down. And that's it. You've come up with all the pieces of the puzzle. All that's left to do is to write your essay. Oh, and keep track of your sources and citations. Otherwise, going back and looking for where you found a particular idea can be a real pain. You see, writing essay outlines and essays themselves doesn't have to be so daunting, just like choosing what type of candles to get for a birthday cake. But if you're still a little concerned about your essay or need a little help with your outline, the HKU CAES Writing Center employs people like me specifically to help you out. Book an appointment online and we can help with any of your writing assignments at any stage of the process. It's free, open to UGC-funded students only.
Hope you enjoyed this video. For more, check out the videos on the right. If you'd like to know more about us or book a consultation, go to our website. The link's in the description.